RationalInvestor.com's Daily Brief. The answer to your question is learn the goddamn process, trade your trading plans, don't take too much risk on any one trade, and just let yourself get rich.
Hello everybody! Welcome back to another exciting episode of The Rational Investor. This is Julian, looking especially orange today, I'm noticing, and in a box in the corner of your screen. Hello. This is my condo. I didn't feel like using the green screen this time, so I thought I will show my condo. It looks much nicer during the daytime. Though behind here, right here, these are windows. You can see the whole city. It's panoramic. It actually comes over to this side. Very nice. Was a very nice price during COVID. Now it's going up like 60% in rent. But, you know, inflation, right? You guys in these states would probably still think it's pretty cheap. But when I was getting it for as cheap as I was, I'm disappointed with the increase. Anyway, hopefully everybody's doing well. I'm going to open the YouTube link, which I just realized I don't have open. And I really should have that open so I can talk to you guys. Let me see. YouTube. Here we go. I went to see Oppenheimer today. And let me tell you, it was not, I think, my type of movie. I think it just, I don't know. I thought it would be different than it was. 94% by everyone. 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. Supposed to be amazing. And I don't know. Maybe I just have bad taste. I didn't think it was that great. Did anyone else see it? What did you guys think? I'm eating pomelo, by the way. I'll try not to. Yeah, I think I should have went to see Barbie. I mean, I heard really bad things about Barbie, too. I think Barbie would have pissed me off probably even more. Oppenheimer didn't piss me off. I just have very high expectations. Hello, Hafed. Hello, Richard. Hello, Constantine. Always love when you guys participate. Thank you for being here. So, yeah, Oppenheimer, very long. Not exactly what I expected. I mean, it makes sense the way it was. It's called Oppenheimer, so of course it's going to be about his life. But, I mean, I thought it would be about like the history of the atomic bomb and creating the atomic bomb, but it was like a lot of drama more so about the guy himself and like politics, which I don't really like politics, so I was a little disappointed. It was not a bad movie, but I would never watch it again. I did get to see the trailer for, by the way, I wanted to show you guys this, and I'm going to stop eating it because it's not good to do on the show. Sorry. This is called, right here. You see? Can you guys see it? It's a bit blurry. Why is it not focusing on my hand? It's not focusing on my hand. But I'm eating what's called pomelo. Really amazing Thai fruit. I'm trying to educate you guys every show on it with a different Thai fruit. Remember the durian show? All right. Richard wants me to get back on topic, not talking about fruits. He wants to know if he can afford his house in the future. I agree. Hopefully, I can continue to afford my condo as well. 60% increase. Jesus. There's no rent control here like you have in the U.S. They can do whatever they want. So, yeah, as far as the yield curve, generally after the yield curve inverts, things take about 1.5 years to trickle down. I think the yield curve inverted a bit less than a year ago now, around it. I'd have to check when it inverted. Maybe we check. Yield curve inversion. Normally it's 1.5 years. Where is the yield curve? Inverted. All right, just yield curve, not inversion. Yield curve. Stock charts. I think I clicked the wrong one, though. Let me know if I'm too big in the corner, by the way, and I'll shrink myself. Why is it not showing? I think I'm going to shrink myself a little bit more. Here you go, guys. No gun show. Sorry to disappoint you. Okay, so this should, why is it not allowing me to update? What is this, just a picture? Where is the actual yield curve chart? I want to look at, stock charts used to have a really nice chart. I hate that I can't find this. I used to just type it into Google and it would come up. Okay, somebody on YouTube or on the Discord, link me and I will open it. I don't have time to find it right now. Man, this pomelo is so good. No gun show today, Fuzzy. Sorry. Okay. Let's look at really quick investor sentiment. So last week we had the highest bullish percentage in a year. The highest, 51%. We're down to 45% are bullish, 24% bearish, 31% neutral. That's still extremely high. So I think bulls really need to make sure to temper their enthusiasm. There's way too many people bullish now, and it's slightly concerning. Let's look at the S&P. I'm gonna bring my window down here for you guys. Okay, there we go. And let's see what's happening. Let's go to a daily chart, 3-day chart. Where did you post it, Fed? In the Discord? The yield curve chart? Oh, Brian posted a picture. I don't know where he got the link though. Or did you DM me, Fed? Where did you said there you go. Where did you send it? All right, whatever. Anyway, let's go. I'm getting all distracted here and I want to just talk about the charts. So on a 3-day chart, okay, somebody shared it. Stock charts, free charts, yield curve. When did the curve first invert? Okay, right about there. What is that date? September 29, 2022. So it's been almost a year. Usually about a year and a half after the yield curve inverts, that's when we get our recession. A year to year and a half. So it hasn't even been a year yet. Inversion happened. Well, maybe. No. I would say September. September was about our inversion point, which ironically is when the stock market basically started reversing. So I would say a year and a half is when the stock market, I think, normally rolls over from a yield curve effect. Oh, wait! Exciting news being broadcast. The Tupperware stock is taking off. I have a pretty large amount of Tupperware. Wow, 350. Oh, very nice. So we went past my gap. Do you guys remember we talked about Tupperware down here? When Tupperware was about 70 cents, we talked about Tupperware extensively. So Tupperware is shooting to the moon. I sold Tupperware down here. I sold about 50% at 160. And then I sold another 25% at 210. Now we're at 350. Oh, this is amazing. This is way past my original target. Actually, I think I was only targeting about 250 right up here. So now we're way past it. I'm going to sell a bit more. Hold on. You guys got to bear with me. I got to sell a little bit more of my Tupperware. Wow. And then we're going to look at how many X's I've done. It's been way more than selling half on a double. Wow. If I showed you guys my gains today, you would be... I don't even care that my rent went up 50% right now. Actually, that's not true. I care. All right. I sold another 50%. Still holding a little bit. Let me check. Sorry, guys. This is it's kind of a big priority, so I have to exit a little bit, take some profits while we're hitting that 200-day moving average. That's a big line in the sand. Yeah. So I think I'm. Let me see something really quick. Let's look at Tupperware. You see, when these kind of things go parabolic like this, you just have to have levels you sell at. See the 1 hour sitting in 9. This is the yearly tag level. The big thing for me though is the daily 200-day moving average. Where's the weekly? The weekly 50 EMA is right up here at 420. I'm gonna set. We could go above these highs, so I'm gonna set an alert at this level. Thank you, Brian. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Words of congratulation from the master are worth a lot, especially on air. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. In Thailand, I should bow. I have to bow. Not as much as in Japan, though. In Japan, they bow like crazy. Okay, so Tupperware, excitement, done. Wait, what? What is going on with my account? Wait, hold on 1 second, guys. My account is, what is happening here? Yeah, okay, it's all good. Wow, very nice to see that. All right, back on track. Is my camera working? Is everything updating? Yeah, I think it's okay. All right, let's get back to the market. Sorry. I apologize. Let me. Okay. Well, just when I muted myself, I stopped sneezing. Do I look orange to you guys today? I think I look orange. I look orange. It's okay. It doesn't matter. It's the lighting, and I'm not gonna bother adjusting it at this point. Let's go back to the S&P. So as I was saying, the S&P, here's the background looks black and white. Really? Okay, wait 1 second. Filters. The background looks black and white. What are you talking about? Oh, well, all right. Let me adjust a little bit. Let me adjust the. 1 second. Let me adjust the lighting here. Okay. Maybe I'm more whites now, and I can make it a little bit less bright. Okay. Maybe that's better. All right, I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. You guys care about the charts, not my face. So the 3-day hit a 9. The last time we hit a 7, 8, and 9, we had a pullback. Time before that, pullback. Time before that, we had a pause. Back here, pullback. Significant indicator of at least a pause, if not a pullback. On top of that, we have this uptrending parallel channel, and we're hitting the top of the channel. Like this is the top of the channel. So why am I not shorting it? Because there's no breakdown on the RSI. Nothing yet. Absolutely no breakdown at all. It's just in parabolic up only mode. The problem is we're hitting his massive resistance levels. So I'm not shorting this yet, but I would not be in a long trade here either. I don't think it's a good spot to take longs. It's yeah. I don't really think I need to say any more than what I've said. There's no breakdown. Parabolic uptrend. Pullbacks are for buying until this fully breaks down, but I need to see RSI. I need to see RSI break down before I can really get bearish. I mean, none of these, even like this 4-hour and these 8-hour time frames, yeah, there are divergences coming in, right? So price was higher, but RSI is lower than RSI was here. So you've got this divergence forming, right? But the problem is that I don't like divergences work well when they are with the trend. When they are against the trend, you can run into problems, and they don't always work out. Here, for example, was a nice divergence, right? So there's price, and there's the divergence, right? But it didn't work. Price kept going higher. Why? Well, if you look at the 3-day and the weekly chart, they're extremely strong, very bullish. You don't want to short that. You want to look for long opportunities. So that's what you would have done here. This is kind of like a hidden bullish divergence in a way where you got price uptrending, but RSI is in the reverse. I believe that's hidden bullish divergence. And then you had your breakout and your move higher. Now we have divergence again. However, the higher time frames are extremely bullish. We have my green background, right, that symbolizes bullishness. So, you know, it's tough to be crazy bullish. Let me maximize this panel. Hold on, guys. What the hell? Minimize panel. I want to maximize my chart panel. Full screen mode. Oh, nope. I don't want that. Escape. Wait a second. I want to make this stuff smaller and my chart bigger. Okay, I'll figure it out for next show. I feel like all of this stuff at the bottom is wasted space, and you guys don't really care about it. It's like wasted screen real estate. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll mess with it next time, because I feel like I'm wasting a lot of screen real estate with all of this empty space down here. So next time I'll adjust it. You see, there's like, this is acceptable up here, but this is total waste of space. Okay, so be careful with longs. This would be like a profit taking opportunity, and then you watch for pullbacks and you see if you can get long again. But it's I mean, this doesn't get more toppy than this. The problem is in these weekly and 3-day time frames, there's no real divergence that's come in. I mean, you can see what happened before last time. It just went straight up like this, and it's kind of doing the same thing. And it can just stay like this forever. And it's why you've got to wait for a divergence and a breakdown, and you buy on the pullbacks. Like, look at this, right? You finally had a pullback here. It did another move. It touched the underside of the RSI, went above it a bit. Then it put in the real divergence. And then we finally rolled over. Look how long this took. Like, first the breakdown took all of September. Then you got a counter trend route, or you got a further last, hurrah rally, blow off top. And then from the time that it basically topped out, November, it didn't truly roll over in terms of price action until January. January 17th, actually. So that shows how long it can take, like months upon months upon months. So if, let's say this is the topping area. I was wondering if you had any recommendations for 30-inch curve compatible with MacBook Pro. Santos, regarding your question, I would recommend looking up, like, type into Google best 34-inch curve monitors on the market in 2023. Look on YouTube, look on Google. That's what I would do. They're always changing. I haven't searched monitors in a while. So that would be my recommendation. That you would find better suggestions with that than I could give off the top of my head. But appreciate the question. Okay, so my point is that we need to wait and see some kind of divergence come in here. It's not just going to roll over tomorrow. But again, you can use this as a profit-taking opportunity. So that's S&P 500. Hopefully I made my point very clear. We can look at QQQs. I know people are interested in the technology stuff. QQQs, on the other hand, are topping out a little bit more so than the S&P. But still, no real hardcore divergence is coming in. I mean, this 3-day is finally starting to break down a bit. Look at stochastic. Stochastic is really breaking down. Significant divergence here. Normal RSI is not yet. There's a bit of a breakdown, but nothing really shortable. We do have a good location though. Like, we are in, this is my shorting zone right here. This is my zone to short or sell. So we're in the area, and then the stop is put above the previous highs. Go to a daily chart. I mean, you can see this daily. No real breakdown yet, right? Price is still kind of holding. I would do like this. This is my. So once this really breaks down, that's when you can consider shorts. Until then, you're kind of playing a bit of a guessing game. And a lot of people have been wrong, myself included, at certain points. I'm going to put it once per bar close. We'll set an alert on that. So until any of this breaks down, you know, you're better off longing support and selling resistance. I would look at this almost as a range going forward. Where, I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear me chewing, but if you can, I'm really sorry. I'm just like addicted to this fruit, and it's right in front of me. I'll try not to eat anymore. Okay, so this is the QQQs. They're in my shorting zone. Good location. I need to see further breakdown in the indexes on the higher time frame. You can see, unlike the S&P, the green background here is starting to fade, which tells me that the trend is starting to come to an end. But I really need to see breakdown with RSI and some of these EMAs before we can hop onto the short side. All this really is at this point is profit taking. If you're holding your longs up till now, congratulations. We made some nice profits. All right, that's QQQ. Let's look at NVIDIA. I always talk about NVIDIA. Yeah, NVIDIA is just like, there's multiple downtrends here. Here's the most recent one, which we're bouncing off of. 3-day did break down, but it's still in that green zone. So again, it's just sitting up here. Maybe it's not going to go much higher, but it could sit up here for a long time and just grind down any shorts. Easily could happen. I need to see a breakdown, very similar to QQQ. Okay, so that's NVIDIA. Glad I sold TUP, by the way. Look at how it's pulling back. See how it's right below the 200-day moving average? Look at that. Glad I took off. I actually took off around 60% of my remaining supply. Normally I would do 50, but this 200-day moving average is a significant resistance level. So I looked at it as a gift that I was able to get out around this 335 area after we blew past my original target of around 230. Okay, so that's the little Tupperware update. Let's look at gold really quick. Gold fell off a cliff here, but it's kind of obvious, right? If you go to a daily chart, you can see this divergence that came in, right? With gold right here with RSI. Price did not make an equal high or higher high, so it's not really a true divergence. But you could certainly see on the 4-hour trend, things were weakening. 12-hour trend, there was clear breakdown right here. And this is why I love gold. Because very, very clear breakdowns happen. And this would have been a great short. I, unfortunately, was quite busy today, so I didn't take any trades with gold. But for now, it looks like, you know, we've got a new downtrend that started. And I would be careful taking any longs on this. Peter Zehine. I don't know who that is. I'm checking one thing. Sorry, guys. No, he's a gold trader. Who's Peter Zehine? Who is that? I have like literally no idea who you're talking about. Yeah, okay. It looks like it wants to break down further. I mean, if this is your M top in gold and you've got a confirmation, your breakdown goes all the way to 1850. That's your possible target, which seems a bit ridiculous and would break my uptrending parallel channel. So I'm kind of surprised to see that. But so far I would be careful with longs here. I mean, on a 15-minute, you could look for potential reversal. But generally when you get a push down this hard on the 1 hour, there's a continuation. Unless in the next 30 minutes this reverses. If this reverses in the next 30 minutes, maybe it has a chance. But on a 1 hour, if it looks like this, it means it's going to continue lower. I mean, at least down to this support level, 1920, 1926. It's amazing how fast it reversed everything. Like, this was just 2 hours, and it reversed almost 2 weeks. 2 weeks of movement. I mean, obviously this was, I guess this, if this continues lower, this was obviously distribution up here. Yeah. Okay. I was reminded I have 5 minutes left, so I need to hurry. Let's look at DXY to continue our little story here. So DXY seems to be reversing with if it keeps pushing higher. I mean, this is a huge trend change on the daily chart. This would be a buy for the US dollar for me, actually. Oops. This would be a buy right here on the US dollar. We are hitting a 7 and we are hitting major resistance. This is my trend heuristic channel. I mean, everything, this is like the do or die moment. Either it has to push through or it reverses back down. Same thing for gold. I mean, gold's actually already pushed through my resistance level, but since it's semi-controlled by the dollar, it's the dollar I want to see reverse here. So for gold, I mean, can look at a 5 minute. The 5 minute's still in a downtrend, but until this low is broken, there's potential that, you know, this can be reversed. It can happen. Yeah, I'm guessing some kind of news came out. I didn't even check the news. Should probably check that. Let's look at forgot about that. Forex Factory. What happened in the news today? Unemployment claims were down. No shoot. Advanced GDP, 2.4%. Strong. So this is not what the Fed wants to see. The Fed does not want to see a super strong economy. I guess that means interest rates have to keep going up, right? Forecast, actual. Yeah, so they raised it 0.5% yesterday, right? So we're at 5.5 right now. They've got to keep going, I guess. There's a reason they're not stopping, because this economy is really absurdly strong, which is weird because I know a lot of people in certain businesses and they're not doing nearly as well as they did a year ago. So something's going on. Okay, let's see. Back to the charts. DXY. Oh, my headset just died, so I'm not gonna be able to hear if somebody talks, but it's okay. There's a lot more I want to talk about, but we are kind of out of time, guys. So I think I made my clear point about gold, DXY. If DXY pushes higher here, gold will push lower, and DXY should start a new bull cycle to the upside. This would I need to see a close above 102.3, and then you've got your 104 level that you have to clear. But if you can clear both of those, it can take off and move significantly higher. I mean, here's my uptrending channel, right? We have a 7 that came in. It has kind of been sitting down here for a while. Maybe there's been accumulation happening. And if we can push above this VIP level, we can push higher again. I don't see why that can't happen, because the Fed keeps raising interest rates, which should encourage people to get into the dollar. If the Fed paused or something like that, then, you know, we'd see the opposite thing happen. But they continue to raise. Okay, a bunch more stuff I want to talk about. I didn't even get into to talk about Bitcoin. I wanted to talk about Bitcoin. You guys will have to tune into the after party, and I will go through tons of stuff with Bitcoin, BTCD, crypto, altcoins, which, by the way, I think some of them are getting ready to take off. Seeing some really nice long opportunities on a couple of crypto coins. Okay. Hopefully see you guys in the after party. If not, hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you at the same time next week. All right, bye everybody.